Hi, and welcome to Frosthorn Hollow Fiber Studios. Today we are going to be carding some of our fin sheep fiber that has come from some of our sheep. This has been washed and dry. Now we're ready to run it through our drum carder. We have a Brother drum carder with a medium card cloth on it. We're going to run it through twice. The first time is going to open those locks up and get them aligned, and the second time is going to make it into a nice even bat. As we prepare the fiber for the drum carder, we're going to open it up a little bit just between our hands. We're going to pull the fiber apart and rest it on the table of the drum carder. As we load the lower drum of the carder, I typically go back and forth, left to right, right to left, and I don't put a lot of fiber in there at one time. I allow the bottom drum to catch a little bit of the fiber at a time and load the fiber on in layers as I go back and forth. This helps to keep a nice even bat as you go. The first bat is going to be a little clunky, but as you'll see, if you add a whole bunch of fiber at once, it's going to really bind up your carder and it can ruin the tines on them. So just gently allow the fiber to go in and even it out as it goes. You can also, one trick that you can do is lift up on the fiber a little bit and have that lower drum just kind of take hold. Some people also will lay all of their locks out at once and they'll slowly feed them in all at the same time. Sometimes that can get away from you though. So my trick is just to allow that lower drum to catch your fiber and kind of pull back on it as you go back and forth. So once all of the fiber is loaded onto the bigger drum, we're going to be taking it all off in one large bat. So the first thing I like to do is check and make sure that all of the fiber is aligned all the way across if I need to add any. For this specific bat, I made it a little bit thinner just for the purposes of making this video. So you'll notice that metal band on the big drum runs right through the whole width of that card. And I take the metal awl and I just gently push it underneath the fiber and pull up all the way across. I then take the fiber and I hold it in my left hand because I'm right-handed, and I gently pull down and roll it around my hand to give some back pressure onto the fiber so that it all stays together. There is going to be some fiber left on the carder, but all in all, you have a nice solid bat in the end. Next, we're going to run this through again. Some people don't run their fiber through a second time, and that's just enough for them. But for me, I do enjoy spinning evenly, and this helps me to do that. So this will end up with a nice even bat all the way across through, so that I have the ability to create what I want, and also my customers prefer to have a nice thick even bat to spin from. So what I do is I separate out the first bat into 3 or 4 sections, and I use this somewhat like roving into the carder. As I'm spinning the carder, I feed it in very similar like drafting when I'm spinning, and I just feed it into that bottom drum. So as you'll notice in this second run through, the fibers are a lot more aligned. You're still going to see some of the wave and the crimp of the natural fiber, but it is much more aligned, and you'll notice that the color variation throughout this bat is a lot more blended at this point. I'm gently pulling the fiber off the card again, and as you'll see, when I pull it off again, it's much more full and thick. So the second time through, as I'm working the fiber off the drum carder, I am using the same technique where I just hold pressure all the way across the bat. I hold the bottom of the bat and use my other hand to brush the fiber off the card itself. This keeps everything nice and aligned and keeps the bat nice and smooth, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I draw it all the way down off the card and keep holding pressure until the bat comes off. Taking care at this point is definitely crucial in getting the most buttery, soft, amazing, gorgeous bat that you possibly can. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, leave any comments below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have, and I hope that you have a great day.